home. I had went to Ireland, and then when I was in Ireland, in the suburbs of Dublin and Dunleary, the Institution of Art, Design and Technology, I took Irish folklore, Celtic mythology course, and I learned the fucking tightest shit, dude. Like here in America, we only got like 3 centuries of history. But a place like Ireland has more than 3 millenniums of history. That St. Patrick shit is tight. I don't give much of a fuck about that world elite that tried to conquest on the Achilles heel of transatlantic shit, so them Irish motherfuckers went and beat the British's ass. Watched Oliver Cromwell kiss my ass, dude. So anyway, look at this. The rector of Justin.
Jeez.
I'm not even seeing or saying it. But look, we're not all
Where we at?
right. We're not on the right one, but even still, this shit's tight, dude. Some Irish shit. Well, you know why that Irish shit is tight, right? Because they were a place that had believed culturally within their own really eccentric geographical natural attributes of that continent, that European island, the first one in the transatlantic ocean to the furthest west, I guess.
Yeah.
They had seriously thrived on true magic, man. Like gods, goddesses, leprechauns, fauns, fairies, magical animals, satyrs, centaurs, minotaurs. There had always been some essence. It was just like the Native Americans when they communicated to the plants and animals before the whole fucking conquest of the white man land began. Ain't that some shit? Look at this. See C.S. Lewis? This was written by who this was written by, and you can't, no title to the C.S. Lewis shit. C.S. Lewis, everyone knows C.S. Lewis wrote the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
He was probably the most intuitive writer that literally captured the childlike imagination of what heaven could be, because Narnia was a realm created in representation of heaven. A place where fucking animals and people were peaceful, fucking all that good shit. Here in a world like right now, hell no, nothing like that's even fathomed. So when people go to escape reality and lock themselves in the Chronicles of Narnia, C.S. Lewis wrote the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Prince Caspian. He got reap cheap. They making a third movie of it by the Voyage on the Dawn Treader, or the Treader on the Voyage of Dawn. See, the movie Chronicles of Narnia,
Yeah.
it was made by the same people who had made the movies for Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, now what people don't know is that the same camera crew and company through Hollywood that made the Lord of the Rings was also the ones that had made the Chronicles of Narnia. Ironically, C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, they were such damn good close friends, two of the most greatest writers in human history. J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis, they were buddies growing up, man. And C.S. Lewis is from Belfast in Ireland. And I'm going to say Ireland and not Northern Ireland, because 32 equals 1 in radical nationalist shit. But C.S. Lewis was from Belfast, where magic once existed within Ireland, and then someone like that wants to come and create some Narnia shit. I'll be in Narnia. I'll be in Narnia, dude.
Like in there.
I'll probably I'm not gonna bullshit you, man. I might even eat some mushrooms and go to Narnia with some little girl. Little girl in a womanly body. Ain't that some shit? One's a spirit, one's a physical form. Fucking trippy. Anyways, what else would I like down here? What's this? I mean, I want to find the books about the mermaids is what I want to do. But this is the Celtic temperament. I mean, like, if it was just, look, if it was just the Celtic temper, you see, if it was just the Celtic temper,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to fuck around, man. You know why, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because clearly the Celtics have tempers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Irish people,
Irish.
they're feisty as all hell. They're really hospitable as well, though. I know this. When I was living there, my Irish host parents, they were cooler than all hell. They all had loved my Ireland internet book, you know. Felt a lot of things there that were human and godly at the same time. Ain't that some shit? And yeah, like, you know, like you got the Jews. The Jews says they try to kill us off. Their attempt failed. Let's eat. Yeah, thank you. And then the Latinos say they try to kill us off. They failed. Let's party. And then you got Mardi Gras, right? And then the Irish says, you try to kill us off. Your attempt failed. Let's drink and fight. They did, dude. I got certified for straight up tasting Jameson. I'm a certified whiskey drinker.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Well, you know where the word whiskey came from?
Nope. Where did it come from, son?
It came from the Gaelic language, the ancient Irish literature.
Yeah.
The Irish language, the Irish way, the Irish, you know, speech. If you were to say water in the ancient Irish language, it would be a wishka.
Oh, wish.
The word for water of life in the ancient Irish language, the Gaelic language, is the wishka. See, to the Irish people, whiskey was the life of water, and that's why Gaelic pronounces it a wishka. And then wishka became whiskey in English. And people put that shit in their intestines and go fucking crazy and go out their minds, dude. I don't fuck around with it like that, though, because it is a poison and a potion for problems. Doesn't mean I don't got my Hennessy, my whiskey, Jameson shit, or a bunch of pirate rum or whatever. Works out for me, but let's see what else we can find, shall we? This whole section right here is poetry. But as of the age of Aquarius and all the cyber shit, print, poetry, beatnik poetry, stand-up poetry, it has its place, but poetry is a lot more effective in this nation and generation when it's channeled through either media projects or musical accomplishments. Poetry that holds a place in musical distributions, it tends to, you know, declare a lot more power or feeling. You know what I mean? You see anything that looks pretty cool? I've never really been across a lot of that, but that men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Kind of feel compelled to tell a couple more passages out of that because it fucking blew my mind, man. If I was to try and remember some things, it had said that whenever conflicts or uneasy emotions arose within the Martians, who are the men, they would become silent and withdrawn, whereas the Venuses, the women, in the rise of uneasy emotions, they'd feel compelled to immediately speak of it, whereas men are withdrawn and silent. I myself, though, I've seen reverse truths. Not everything that, you know, someone like John Gray wants to say, and I'll exercise my own judgment based on my evaluations, but